Hello and welcome to Rule the Rail, a build with me, Felonius the Wizard. We are going to look into only Steam, and the reason I haven't started it is because I left it in a state of a big problem. We have a potential big train crash coming up. Hopefully I will have time to explain what you are going to hopefully not see. Over here we have the little train and we have the other little train, and they are on almost the same loop. You see, now both of them start at the same time, and that is not actually good. So I was very well, we'll see. While we are waiting for the potential train crash, I want to show you what I have built over here. Mr. RTR fan 739, he said, well, you had them in the same color, you can change color. Yes, I know that, but to be totally frank, I wanted this to be a complete set of the same color, and the same goes for these, and the same goes for these. They're not even straight as far as I can see, but never mind that. They are only there because we have to have something. Okay, the little train is there 50 seconds, we know that. Where is the other one? It seems, as you probably might see, it's also over here, that that little train, number 2, is going to be somewhere around here when the other train gets in here, and that means that number 2 has reached that point and can set the points straight. So either they're going to collide into the back of those coaches, or it's going to derail because the points aren't set right. Here it comes, and there that one goes. Now, if the number 1 can reach a point where he can stop number 6, that land 06, and he could, then there won't be any collisions. So we could. Good. So number 1 is number 1. It should be number 1. Number 2 is number 2. Good heavens. It's almost... yeah. And then I had made a whole bunch of gates for roads. Close those gates. But not those gates, because you can be stuck between here, and that's not good. And they open again. They open earlier, but you can't go through these carriages. It's impossible. Now over here I have made different colors. Red, there's the original beige, yellow, blue. So I know that I can recolor stuff, but sometimes you just want it to look absolutely the same. Same goes for these 5 storehouses. I don't want them to be different. If I were a building master, I wouldn't have it that way. Right, now we have already one train over here. Blue Express going away, but we are going to have 2 shunters, and they are going to be on load 4 and load 3, and empty carriages is going to be here, and loaded is on the outsides. But there is a couple of stuff that I need to check first, and that is everything working as it planned to be? I have the second shunter sitting here waiting for me to stop yapping and start flapping. Now everything should be... I haven't run any trains on these, so it's going to be some sort of success. But these are the original... these are manual. All this is manual. Right. Switches? No. We have. Let's see which way they are going to go. It's this way. Good. And he hasn't got any carriages, so he's going quick like a bat out of hell, or something like that. Right. Looking good. And I like the chuff chuff. Choo choo! Now he's going to have the gates closed. There. And then he's going to open them again. Somewhere. There. There he opens them again. Now he's now on load 2. P power. Load 2. But he should go into load 4. So that's why I'm stopping him. We have to make him go into load 2 this way. Let's see if we are going the right way. Nope. And then he goes into number 4. Okay, that's the wrong way too. And here comes the little one. Good. So now we have the shunters in place, which is lovely. Hopefully all the rest of the things are going well. They are mostly for, well, it should happen something somewhere, whatever. P4. Oh, that's backwards. You could stand still. Now, there is one thing that I never got to make work, and that is the detachment thing. So I put the detachment here, which means that when the black freight train over here, this one, comes chopping with all his wagons, he's going to go straight ahead. Let's see, what power do you have over here? You have power 3? No, power 5. Okay, so number 2 should be on, not load 2, should not be. He should be able to come here, go pretty slow, hopefully, through this area. Let's put him on 5. Should be on 5 all the time. When we are expecting a train, then he will detach the first wagon he has, and all the wagons will then stand still. And that is because we need to get all the carriages where we want them. And then he will go all the way up here to this. Now the thing is with this detachment thing, you can have it in off or on. On between means that when he passes through, they detach. All the wagons are standing still, and he just continues up to P05. Then I'll just unlock that one. The shunters can then go in, fetched all those ones. They just go forward here and go there, and then they can go up here, and then they can go into an empty siding. Now there is no empty siding at the moment, so any wagons that we have to make sure that we are having fit. I haven't fixed that. I just put out a bunch of wagons just to have. So I am going to consider this train as fully loaded, and this train is also fully loaded, and we need one wagon with the lights in the back to be the last one. So we can't have these as the last ones. That means that this might be a very long train that may not fit over here at all. But I hope it's going. I haven't counted. I didn't bother to count. I just thought this is looking good, so I'll just go for it. Now there's a whole bunch of buildings going to be yet again, and I realized that Lancaster over here and Hampton over here, it's not going to be like that. This is the main station in Lancaster. These are the tiny stations in Lancaster. Let's call it Lancaster South and Lancaster North, and North is the main station for the big things. So this means that these are just commuter trains, nothing else. So we are going to build a whole town around this one, and I use the name Lancaster because RTR fan 739 knows about that city in Pennsylvania. But this is not Pennsylvania. This is just stealing a name. So it should not have the name Hamp anymore, or HA anymore. It should actually be Land. But we'll keep them because we are not using them for anything. They are automatic. That's how it's going to be. Okay, they are actually... Uh-oh. Now he went earlier than him. If he's good earlier, he's got 6 seconds extra. Oh dear, we need to check this. We need to check this because this might go totally wrong. When I usually build a bit something, and then I just leave it because I think it's boring. Now he has stopped over there, and number 1 hasn't even reached that point yet. And he's got 50 seconds, and number 2 has 44. Let's follow those 2 trains. Just a minute extra. It might actually be fun. But there are a potential risk. And that might mean that I need to make sure that number 2 is actually sent off earlier. Even earlier, and then 44. But there he goes. And he's still standing. It might actually be too little. But I think it's like 15 seconds. And anything on 15 seconds should be fine. But he hasn't reached his tunnel yet. Okay, there he goes. Okay, now this is going to be exciting. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No, he's going to reach, before he gets out of the tunnel, he's going to reach that one and stop. That means that if we are going to do the transparency, he's down here. He hasn't got all the way. And as long as he does that, it should be safe. Well, we'll see. Sooner or later it's going to go totally wrong. But I will stop them now when they are where they are. So let's make a save. Always save, remember. There is an autosave, but you don't remember if it's autosave 1 or autosave 2. So, yeah, always save yourself. So, that's how far I've reached this time. Hopefully I'll have more to show you, and we can start driving the black one over there in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.